We say it as it is here, which is not always what politicians would like to hear. But there is a good news story today, and it's for farmers being smashed with this mice plague. The Federal Trade Minister, Dan Tehan, believes he's on the verge of signing a free trade deal with Britain, tariff-free access for Australian meat into British food markets. Now, this is once-in-a-generation stuff. Boris Johnson has said that Britain, quote, should be offering the same terms to Australia as we offer to the EU. Now, there'll be alarmist criticism from Australia's competitors and critics about animal welfare and safety standards, but full marks to Dan Tehan for saying simply, Australian food is of the highest quality. We're world leaders when it comes to food safety, traceability, animal welfare standards, land management and environmental management. Well, our beef producers currently face a 20% UK tariff, and our beef and sheep meat exports are capped. This is a big story if Dan Tehan can pull it off. But on the other side of the coin, headlines today tell us that the mouse plague could hit Sydney. I've talked about this here when no one else wanted to talk about it. It's an awful business, this. I've been through it as a kid. This will wake some of us up in the city who too often tend to ignore the plight of people in the bush. This plague is not just in the central west of New South Wales. They're now talking about, quote, medium activity and damage this week at Erskine Park and Parramatta. The mice are they are suburbs, western suburb of Sydney. The mice are likely to migrate from the bush on trucks, in cars and, of course, food pallets. And many, they say, could be in Sydney by August. And get ready for it, they usually move towards the beaches where there is water. But with winter coming up, they'll be looking for domestic roofs. And we're warned there could be a home invasion. This is a problem right across New South Wales, and it reaches, well, north into Queensland and south into Victoria. Even the CSIRO are saying they're unable to determine when numbers will collapse and, quote, listen to this, sometimes mouse plagues can run for over 2 years, unquote. Look, I repeat, the mental problem is a massive issue. When you've had bushfires and droughts and floods and coronavirus and then this, many people are at breaking point. Try to hang in. There is always someone to talk to, and don't leave home or the farm. The mice will just take over.